Hi, Maxwell. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing great. So to start, I am a big fan of all things that are supernatural adjacent. And so I wanted to ask you, when you are in a show that is so funny while also being a supernatural show, what is your favorite part about getting to bend genres like this show allows you guys to do?
I mean, I think that's just so much of what I love about the horror genre. I mean, I'm a huge horror fan. I'm a huge sci-fi fan. Just kind of those two worlds in that you're able to package these really either funny moments, important messages, without just shoving it in your audience's face. You know, you can really tell an important story that a lot of people can relate to in these worlds that no one can relate to. And I think that's what makes the genre so great. Yeah, in terms of roping that comedic aspect into it, I grew up in a circus, a traveling circus. That's a whole nother story. But I grew up around all that physical comedy, and a lot of where we drive this comedy from is just the like absurd level of gore sometimes and sticking chainsaws through people's faces and stuff like that. I mean, and it's slapstick, you know, it really like physical comedy is really it's such a great way into a world. It's always how I get involved in my characters, the physicality. It's just how I find my way in. It's music and physicality and this project has both. So
Yeah, and I also do love that you said that you grew up in the circus as you're sitting in front of a painting, just so
that's
you
a
can just point
painting.
back.
That's a painting of our tent. I actually like it's always there. I promise. I didn't just put it up for this. This is our office. Um, but
Anyway,
yeah.
so it is just there. One, I also one of my favorite parts. It's in the trailer, so I can talk about it. Is Kevin Bacon singing and playing the guitar, which is something that I think everyone knows that Kevin Bacon does with his family, and we know that that's just who he is.
Right.
Was there something that you got to bring to your character that is very much you and who you are that maybe you didn't think you would get to bring to the character?
This exact mandolin, like this mandolin played in the show. This is my mandolin that I've had since I was like 10 is when I first got it. I've been playing mandolin since I was 7.
Mm.
And yeah, so I played this one in the show and originally Cade wasn't supposed to play mandolin, but I guess they saw me play it in my audition and they were like, do you want to play mandolin in the show? So they threw me on mandolin instead of guitar. I play both. And yeah, so this was like a little bit of me added in there.
Does getting to play your own instrument help? Like when you are playing in something, just because it is a familiarity. I know people don't think that, but an
Yeah,
instrument is yours
I
versus,
think
getting
so.
handed one.
I think so. They had another mandolin on set. And there's something about the way that my fingers have just worn in the fretboard, the whole deal, the way it sounds, especially with acoustic instruments, it's gonna sound the way it sounds. And yeah, it added just a level of comfort because filming those scenes can be really difficult. Timing it up with the recording, adding in the acting. So any little bit of comfort you can add in there is great.
Well, I I love the show very much. And so thank you so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait for everyone else to get to see the Bondsman.
Thank you so much.